Greetings from Florida. Here we're working on a 2013 to 2019 Nissan Sentra. This is the left front. The clip is at double speed. Pop off the switch housing. Unplug that. These come as a window motor regulator assembly. You got a 10mm bolt behind there. Behind the chrome handle, there's, I think it's a bolt. I think it's also a 10mm bolt. I could be wrong, it could be a Torx screw, but I think it's a 10mm bolt. Getting off that little cover is a bit difficult. Oh, I guess I stand corrected. Yeah, we will have to take off that bezel, that piece that goes around the handle. Lift it up, unplug any cables, any wires that are there. I don't think there was anything. I'm going to take off the plastic just so you can see what's going on. It's not a very difficult job to do. I'm going to plug it in just to make sure that the problem was the window motor or regulator. Turn the key on for a second. And since it wouldn't move, you need to go ahead and get those 10. Normally, if you look at the bottom, you'll see that oval hole. That's where you can access one of the bolts. And to the left of that, you can access the other one, but it wouldn't budge. So I'm taking off the bolts inside with a 10mm wrench. A little more complicated, but doable. If you find this video helpful, do me a favor, like, L-I-K-E, like the video. If you want to subscribe, you're welcome to, but the only thing I do on this channel is window regulators and motors and such, so if you have an interest, feel free. But if you like the video, that'll help other people, such as yourself, find it on YouTube. Yeah, I couldn't figure out why this thing wouldn't just come down. So I'm taking out the bolts to the regulator to see if I can lower it enough to get access to those. There you go, right there. And I think I did. Grab my handy dandy suction cup, $2.99, Harbor Freight Tools, great company. And we're going to unplug the wiring harness. This one did not want to come off. But it did. Let's take out the regulator. I think somebody else had taken out the motor before. Oh no, it's right there. No, that's the new one. I think somebody else had taken out the motor before on the old one. So goes in pretty easy. Couple 10mm bolts. If you have any questions, please just ask right here on YouTube. I'll be glad to answer them. But this one's pretty self-explanatory. You shouldn't have any problem putting it in. If you're hearing a crunching, grinding sound, that's definitely your regulator. If it's really not doing anything, it's probably your motor. Could be the switch. I've done switches on these as well, but it's probably the window motor itself. And now we're bringing the glass down. Little WD-40 on the 2 up and down channels on the side, the run channels. Every 2 or 3 months, everything glides much easier. The run channels have a tendency to dry out and cause the glass to grab, so a little dab will do you. Be careful putting in these 2 10mm bolts. You don't want to strip the nuts that are in the glass clips on the glass. It should be fine. It shouldn't be a problem. Just take your time and don't abuse it. And make sure your drill is on a low torque. You don't want to crack anything. Aside from that, that's pretty much it. Again, if you found this helpful, do me a favor, go ahead and like, L-I-K-E, like the video, and thank you for watching, and have a great week.